6:02 p.m. as our officials for tonight's contest. Andrew Bruggeman, the referee, drops the puck, and away we go at 6:02 p.m. Nicholas Bett, the referee, Tommy George, the linesman, alongside of Christopher Libet, the linesman on the other side. It was Shouty who scored the game winner, wins that draw. Early chance out in front, and the shot goes wide from Jarecki. Over. It's a Michigan State team themselves that does not make a lot of mistakes, and when they do, you have Trey Augustine to back you up in net, as he will cover. Still some chipping.
I mean, that was spectacular. Drew both the Penn State defenders over to his side. Saw he had the guy on the weak side open, being Nielsen. Made a great feed across the ice, but Fleming standing tall. He loves defending his home ice.
Gavin O'Connell's on top of Jackson Smith. Forced him to retreat, but Penn State gains the zone. McKenna tries to look inside. Heavy hit. There is no call. Fink went to the ice off of the hit from Geary. Jackson Smith to try. Rebound opportunity. And Michigan State able to clear. Up ahead. Back the other way. Romani, the freshman, dangles and scores! 1-0 Spartans.
Beautiful play there by Romani. Jared Crespo tried to poke that puck to prevent the breakaway opportunity, but it slips underneath his outstretched stick. You see it here. Great stretch pass right under the stick, and then a forehand, backhand, back to the forehand there from Anthony Romani, the 6'1" pick.
Met hard on the angle from Owen West, and Penn State gets it to the back for Shade. Flings one in front, deflected, a try, back centering, feed it, a huge save by Augustine. Tougher to get them past Augustine. Up ahead, here comes Wallback. Leaves it back for Weebush. Tries to send it right back down. It's met behind the cage. To the point for Jackson Smith. Flings one over the middle, and it's deflected wide. Nice stick from Charlie. See how Penn State responds after the opening goal from Romani, as a shot from the point is blocked aside wide by Augustine of the season. No call on that play. Behind it, Penn State gains the zone. Shade punches one in a nice block.
Exit the ice in time at the end of warm-ups. That's what the protocol was.
DeMarsico dangling into the slot, not able to get all of the shot. Augustine
the rest of the period. That's why he was upset.
A lot to sort out early on as Russell hits the deck hard off of the check from Dowiak.
It was almost a spectacular keep, though, and a free 3-on-2 there for the Spartans.
Roar zone trying to get back into it. It's been all Michigan State really in this first period. Of course, the opening goal for Anthony Romani, who's on the ice wearing 21 in white. His 10th goal of the season, into double digits. Nielsen sends it back to the point. Tape-to-tape pass to Gavin O'Connell. Owen West up top. Fires. He scores! Owen West from the point beats Josh Fleming. 2-0 Michigan State.
And that all starts with Owen West from his own defensive zone. He went right at Reese Lawback as the Michigan State Spartans were entering. They enter cleanly, work it up top and right through three bodies. It's West's shot over the glove hand side of Fleming. West's parents are knowing the magnitude of this game.
Stretch pass up ahead for Wallback, in on goal, off the pipe, no goal!
Right now there's no benefit one way or the next, but the depth of Michigan State, they'll have the benefit.
Martone down low, extra pass out in front. Fleming denies the shot right in front of the goal crease from Owen West, who almost had his second. Fink leaps over a defender, gains the zone in a 3-on-3, and a huge hit. Crespo hits the deck. Stramel delivered the blow. Stramel in the slot, fires, saved by Fleming. An energetic shift, to say the least.
And Katzen got away with a high stick, too.
Nielsen keeps it in for Martone, taps it down low. Skating in, Lindstrom dangles to the slot, centering feed, they score! Romani again, 3-0, Romani second.
Nittany Lions didn't realize that Michigan State gained the extra skater. The first penalty came to a close. They enter the zone cleanly. They get out of sorts. A free guy down low in Lindstrom. He makes the easy pass across into the front, into the slot to the wide open Romani. Ben Schoen looking around, had no guy picked up. Nick Fascia was running around with him, and it's no question why they had the lead. They've been the better team through the first 19 minutes.
Wallback with a chance, makes the extra dangle, centers down low. DeMarsico cannot get a stick on it. 8.7 left in the opening period from Pagula as Michigan State has dominated the opening frame. 3 seconds left, and that will do it. All Michigan State in the opening period. The Boo Birds raining down.
It will be awesome for everyone in attendance and everybody viewing at home.
All right, we're set for the second period. 3-0 Michigan State. Can Penn State battle back? Matt DeMarsico thinks so. Off of the initial faceoff, able to poke it in deep. Is it in? No, it is not. No goal. Augustine goes to his back. Still a try. The net is and Ralph went high. Romani in the slot has it deflect off of his stick. He's chased by Carter Shade without a stick, and there goes the arm raising up high to the deck. Go multiple players for each side. It's a scrum. Look out. Dowiak's going at it on the Penn State bench. He's being helped by Shea Van Olm on the side with Colin Ralph. Nolan Collins in there as well. Look at this. We got an all-out brawl on the left side between Colin Ralph and Dane Dowiak.
Finks being helped off the ice by Carly Tronolone, the team athletic trainer for Penn State. He got clocked up high. It was Collins who went after Caden Lindstrom, who dished a hit. Gavin McKenna also went after him. You see Ralph still going at it right now with Dowiak right outside the Penn State bench. Big things to look for here. If you go for the face mask with your hand and you claw the face mask, go for a face wash, it's a 5-minute penalty. If you go up there and maybe it's just a punch at the chin area, it's only going to be a 2. Lindstrom probably looking at a 5 because of the hit at center ice. Clearly up high, clearly a guy that was not looking, was looking the other way. Ralph's going to come to the box as well. Good chance Dowiak's sent to the box. A lot's going to be sorted out, and it's also going to be a review that we look at as well. Ralph for sure, Lindstrom for sure for Michigan State, Dowiak for sure for Penn State, and also Nolan Collins for sure. Nick Chindegraves actually can come out of the box. His 10-minute misconduct is over. He's leaving right now. The other Penn Staters are also going to have to leave. I don't think Chindegraves knows he can leave. Be a future rule change.
5 penalties called on that sequence. Godowski, a shot goes behind Augustine and flipped out into the seats. But just to recap that Barnhill for Michigan State, fighting for it with Wiebusch. Back out to Smith. Misa. Cross-ice pass. Down low feed. DeMarsico had a huge opportunity, but he cannot finish. Smith again, it goes wide. Misa fires. It's blocked. Nielsen loses his stick. The puck's out in front, and it's covered by Trey Augustine. Stramel breaks it out. Shorthanded opportunity. 2-on-2 developing. Cross-ice pass for Russell. Cannot hold on to the puck. Fink with a nice check that sent him towards the cage. And they do everything correct. They've done that so far. Penn State trying to change that. Centering feed and a shot from Wallback. Not able to convert. A great pass from Van Olm. 2-on-1 the other way. Here comes Manisto. Tries to send it over to Tiernan Shouty, but the pass deflected into the corner. "23 shots for Penn State, 16 for Michigan State, but it's 3-0 Spartans. Trey Augustine the difference. DeMarsico trying to gain the zone against West, gets towards the net. Pops into the air. Back to Jackson Smith. A drive off of the pipe and in. He scores. Man, did they need that. Jackson Smith's 8 of the year makes it 3-1.
And And you saw him go through the line, and he looked right at Augustine. He was barking at him. He was screaming at him, letting him know, I scored a big one on you. But it starts with him keeping the blue line. Michigan State tries to clear. He gets his bottom hand off the stick. The left hand keeps that puck in, loves it down.
Sides. Out in front, another chance. Augustine goes to his back. There's Wiebusch, DeMarsico, and Lawback's line just poking away at it. Stays 3-1.
Yeah, they got a blow play dead. Reese Lawback's stick is stuck in the skate.
Russell along the left wing. That first line for Michigan State has been dangerous, but have not converted yet tonight. Here comes Godowski, leaves it back for Fink, who dangles, backhand shot, grabs it out of the air, off of his mitt. Michigan State clears. Martone dangling with it, finds Russell right wing, barreling towards the net. Penn State and Lev Katzen with the puck, but they turn it over in their own zone. Leahy a drive, rebound chance, in front of Fleming, puck is loose, and they score! Porter Martone, 4-1 Michigan State.
And it starts with a soft backhand play below Penn State's goal line from forward Lev Katzen. He has the puck below the goal line. You see here, Martone drives the crease. Here's Katzen, turns to his backhand, just shuffles it along. Nobody's home. Nobody's there to support. Russell picks it up, works low to high. Michigan State bodies get to the net. Starts with Martone. He digs the loose.
Down low, Romani with 2 goals. Centering pass is turned aside wide. DeMarsico pokes it to the point. And out the other way, a stretch pass ahead. Matt DeMarsico in on goal, and a huge play from Patrick Geary to get back to it for Michigan to put much on that and to tell you how good Gavin McKenna has been this season and recently. Here's Russell moving on in, stretch pass across ice, and a huge save from Fleming, denying Stramel. Penn State, a delayed penalty with 10 seconds left in the second period. Last chance, and now we'll start the third with 2 minutes and a power play for Michigan State.
That's at least just my thought process before we get the official signal, but Fink went down, sprawled to the ice. His stick flew out of his hands, out of loop. Got hurt in Game 1 against Minnesota at the beginning of this month on January 9th. Haven't seen him since. It's an undisclosed injury, so it's going to take a village to claw back into this one. Starts with just building momentum shift after shift.
Good pass. Smith rang it off the pipe. Almost had his second.
Penn State's second pipe on that end. Reese Lawback, College Hockey Hall of Fame. He'll be in the Michigan State Hall of Fame. David Carl, obviously, back-to-back national titles, has won 3 with Denver in his tenure there. Won a couple World Junior Golds with Trey Augustine as his goalie. 2 of the top coaches in college hockey. Guy Godowski himself, an excellent coach through all of his stops across the globe, from Alaska to Princeton, New Jersey, and here in State College.
They score! Shade shot it on net, and it was Lawback who poked it in. 4-2. Exactly what the doctor ordered for Penn State. They cut it down to 2 as Reese Lawback connects his 6th of the year.
A great shot from Shade. You know why? He's looking for a stick. He's not trying to beat Augustine there, and Lawback gets inside positioning behind the defender, has his stick on it.
A shorthanded opportunity developing with Aiden Fink. He has Fascia to his left. Fink on goal, dangling, centering pass. Augustine the save. Still it's loose. Still no whistle. Now it's blown dead, but there's no goal.
The puck's in the net. It's clearly in the net, but it comes down to there's no goal signal on the ice.
In those situations, 5 shorthanded goals this year, but here comes Romani looking for the hat trick. Delayed penalty, and a shot that's turned aside wide, but it will be 5-on-4.
Great patience there by Martone not to force it.
Another delay penalty in front of the cage of Fleming. Stramel still going at it. He's going to be charged with that one as he sent Chin DeGraves to the deck.
likely across.
Penalty for the assistant captain in Stramel, who has been spectacular all season long with a career best 30 points. Crespo in on goal, a shot against Augustine, and he runs into the net. Cannot make them pay. Here comes Matt DeMarsico. Skating into two white jerseys, DeMarsico hits the deck. Augustine covers. Under 12 minutes to go, third, but he has made an astounding 30 saves. Here's Jackson Smith, one last try on the power play, rings it off the boards, a shot from Weebush, and it's tipped in by DeMarsico. Matt DeMarsico, off of the shot attempt from Weebush, makes it 4-3, the 15th of the year for Matt DeMarsico.
It all starts with the face-off. We got to tee it up. We got to tee up what hockey is, teach you back home, because that's truly how things unfold. You win a face-off, you have an opportunity to attack. Penn State gets a quick shot from Smith. They recover it off the back wall with Weebush. He flings it out front, knowing time's expiring. Michigan State's going to challenge for goaltender interference because DeMarsico's in the blue paint as that puck hits off his shin pad or skate area and goes into the back of the net.
What a killer this would be for Penn State if this one's wiped off. Let's take another look. Here's Weebush just spinning around and throwing it in front off of DeMarsico, who is in the crease. Augustine backed up behind the goal line. Hayden, what are we saying?
I want to take another look here. It's a lot of things at stake here. So nothing wrong there, nothing wrong. DeMarsico enters before the puck enters. That's a big thing to look at. And then this angle will be helpful. We'll see if there's any contact prior. It looks like he may have contacted as the puck was contacting him. Good chance it could come back.
Quick review.
After video review, it was determined there was no goaltender interference.
Wow.
We have a goal.
It was close. It was real close. There was bang.
Zone plays it back out to neutral ice. 8:40 to go, third period. Centering pass, and O'Connell is denied by Fleming.
It looked like 21.
I believe it's Eric Nielsen, 26.
Nielsen 6. There we go. It was a 20-something. Couldn't quite tell there. We were moving quick up ice.
Crespo, one-time drive. It's blocked. Maxime Sturback putting his body on the line on the blast from Cress Fleming to the bench. Empty net for Penn State with 2:21 left in the third. On the draw for Penn State, it's Reese Lawback against Shouty for Michigan State. Spartans have it. Romani tips it. O'Connell out to neutral ice. Fink battles for it. Turns it back into Lawback. Weebush loses it. Lawback can't keep it in. Here's a chance for Romani, a hat trick, and the win. He converts! Anthony Romani, a hat trick, and it's 5-3 Michigan State.
You got to know time and situation there if you're Matt Godowski. You can't back up into your own blue line and give up a free shot on goal. You have to attack the skater. You back up, you give him a chance to get closer and closer and closer. And yes, Godowski's 6'4". He's one of those guys, maybe could eat it, but you got to go at him. Yes, you don't have help back, but it's
from Penn State that got it down to a 1-goal lead for Michigan State. Turned into an Anthony Romani empty net goal.
It out, but that percentage index might change a bit.
A chance to add some icing on the cake. It's rung off the pipe, and Stramel looks right up into the rafters at Pagula. He'll get another try, and this one goes in. The dagger, it's Russell, and it's 6-3. Michigan State will head into tomorrow with 20 wins on the year, and they're 3 for 3 against Penn State. Ninth goal of the year for Daniel Russell, a crowd.
Godowski said on Tuesday, this Michigan State team is deep. One of the best he's ever seen as a head coach, and they proved it here tonight.
6-3 your final tonight. Michigan State, 3 goals in the opening period, 2 from Anthony Romani in that frame. He gets his third of the contest, an empty net goal that put this one out of reach. Adam Nightingale, a huge victory on the road for his team, who now have 33 Big Ten points. You could see him talking post-game there with Guy Godowski. But these two teams will head into tomorrow, the outdoor game at Beaver Stadium.